everyone. Welcome to your gentle yoga class for the day. Just take a moment, come into a comfortable position, giving yourself a minute to just relax down on the mat. If you have anyone joining your practice today, welcome to them as well. We're just going to get started seated at the back of our mats in Hero's Pose. So you'll be up on your knees, sitting onto the heels. Go ahead, elongate that spine, bring those shoulders back and down. And just take a moment here to let the quads adjust. The knees are stretching, the spine is long. So if the stretch is a bit intense in the quads or the knees, you can pop a book or a block underneath you. You can put a pillow, roll up a towel, or you can just come into your regular seated position and easy. Taking a moment to breathe here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, right arm down. We'll just give a little lean into that hand. Stretching open the chest. Beautiful. Inhaling up to the center. Exhale the left arm down beside you, opening up the chest. Inhaling center. We'll take it to each side once more. Over to the right. Inhale it up center. And exhale left. Inhaling center. We'll go ahead, exhale and bend it forward. Bringing your knees as wide as the mat, toes are still touching together behind you. And we'll walk it out into our extended child's pose. Forehead coming down to the mat. Stretch those shoulders long. Hips are pressing toward the heels. Inhaling, go ahead, walk it back. And we'll go ahead, open those legs out wide in front of you. Breathing here, open up the chest. And go ahead, flex those feet. So bringing the feet active here. Pressing through the heels. Relax down those thigh muscles. If you're feeling really squeezing, let them relax. Rising the spine long up through the crown of the head. Let's inhale up. Exhale, bringing the hands behind you. Bring those fingertips facing the hips. Open up the chest. Open that throat to the ceiling. Pressing through the heels of the hands, keeping those feet active. Inhale. Exhale forward. Walking the hands out just a little bit. Feeling those hips open and stretch. Feeling the long stretch all the way down the hamstrings, the backs of the knees and calves, all the way up through those heels and the toes. Inhale, rise it up. And bring the feet together on the mat in front of you. We'll bring those fingertips behind us again, facing the hips. And just windshield wipe the hips from one side to the other. Moving those knees as close down toward the mat as you can, as far as it feels good. One more each side. Very nice. Crossing the legs one over the other. Let's sit it up. And we'll just bring the hands onto the bend in the knees, not right on the kneecap. And we'll just rotate the spine around. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, dipping that chest toward the legs. Inhaling up, open the chest and the throat. time you come down, pressing a little bit through those hands into the knees to just gently open the hip. Now coming up into the middle, we're going to switch sides. So just take the foot that was in front at the beginning and put the other in front. And we're going to take it to the other side, rotating toward the left. Exhale forward. Inhale, open up. Feeling that outer left hip opening, the shoulders releasing, the spine awakening. This is a great thing to do each morning when you wake up. You can do it just sitting in your bed. And it's a really great little stretch for the spine and the hips to get everything moving for the day. Help relieve some back pain. And we'll go for one more. Inhale it up. From here, coming back into our dragonfly pose, opening up those legs, flex the feet, extend that spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. See if you can come just a millimeter further than you did last time. Breathing and releasing. And just coming down to where you feel a stretch, not any pain. Now here you can put a block or some pillows under your arms if you'd like to make it more comfortable. Breathe. Inhale, rolling it up. We'll exhale, tuck the right foot in the inside of the left thigh. And we'll inhale, arms up. Dropping the right hand behind us. Let's exhale, lift through the hip, lifting open. Nice long side stretch. Give your wrists a little roll out here. Going to either direction. Pressing through those hips, try and keep them in line with the leg. Exhale, release them down. Back into your firefly. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forward, reaching a little bit further each time. Remembering to release those thighs. Let the muscles be soft there as they stretch. Breathe. And inhaling, roll it up. We'll tuck the left foot into the right thigh. Inhaling up. Exhale, left hand behind the left hip. And let's inhale, rise that hip, stretching really nice and long. Fingertips toward the back of the room. Press those hips up to come in line with the leg. And breathe. Release that wrist. Giving it a few rotations in either direction. Exhale, releasing it back down. One last time, release into your firefly. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. We'll hold here a couple of breaths. So just make sure you're in a comfortable level for your body. And just release. Two more breaths in and out. You can do it. Very nice. On your next inhale, walking it up. And let's go ahead, bend those legs and make our way over into our downward facing dog. Planting those hands down beneath the shoulders. Stepping it back into your down dog. Let's go ahead, pedal out the legs. Walking out your dog. Extending long through the back. All the way up through the tailbone. Inhale, rise up on those toes. Exhale, coming down onto the knees. Walk it back into your hero's pose. We'll just go ahead, inhale, and rise it up onto the knees. Giving yourself a nice long stretch. Push those shoulders away from the ears. Gaze is up toward the ceiling. Hips are tucking under. And we'll exhale, go ahead, release the left foot forward, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, stretch those arms up. Exhale, bring them down into the heart center as you move forward, opening up that hip, elongating the back leg. Exhale, bring it up, and inhaling up again, bring that knee to a right angle. Exhale, stretch it forward, opening that hip as you move. Inhaling up, exhaling forward. Inhale it up, exhale it forward. Beautiful job planting down those hands. Let's go ahead and pop up onto that back foot, landing it down at a 45-degree angle. And we'll inhale, rise up into a nice warrior one. Breathing there. Inhale, stretch that leg open. And exhale, we'll just bring the hands behind the back and give a nice opening to the shoulders, opening the chest up toward the sky. Breathing here. And go ahead, release the hands. Inhale, just step up to the front of the mat and rise that right knee up. Shoulders are pressing down, arms are open. Breathing there. And exhale, releasing that foot back again, planted on the mat. And we'll take those hands back behind us. Clasping the hands together, let's open up that chest like we did before. Inhale. We'll exhale, tilting from the hips forward over into our pyramid pose. Coming first just halfway. Stretch those shoulders open. Inhale, release it up. Inhaling up. Exhaling, warrior one. Breathe and elongate the spine. Squaring up those hips toward the front. Inhale, straighten it up. And we'll exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise that right leg again. Breathing here. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, plant that leg back again. And we'll just fall over the foot. Planting the hands, step it back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Pressing through the heels of those hands. And pressing the heels toward the mat. Inhaling, look up between the hands. And let's step it forward into our halfway forward fold. Lengthening through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, releasing down into your fold. Holding there a moment. We'll inhale, roll it all the way up. Exhaling, arms high. Inhale, stretch it long. And we'll exhale, release it out into our mountain pose. From here, inhaling that right leg up again. And we'll open the knee out into our tree. Drawing the hands in together. Breathe and balance. Get a focal point in front of you that's not moving. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, extend out those branches, nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale, we'll release the foot. Inhaling up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Planting those hands down, let's step it back into our downward facing dog. Giving a breath. Elongate that spine. drop both knees as wide as the mat and make your way back into an extended child's pose. Hips coming down toward the heels, forehead down to the mat. Breathe and extend through those shoulders. Let the body release. Let the feet release. And inhaling, let's walk the hands up, coming back into our hero's pose. Taking a breath here, let those quads stretch it out. Inhaling, let's rise it up. And we'll exhale, bring that right foot forward this time, coming into your low lunge on the other side. Knee is directly above the ankle as we inhale. Exhale, lean into that hip a little more, opening it up. You can draw the arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, squaring off the knee. Exhale, open up the hip. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, open. Inhale up. And exhaling down. Let's go ahead, plant those hands, popping up onto that left foot. Inhale, rise it up to your warrior one on the other side. Squaring off those hips, stretching long. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, taking those hands behind you. Clasp them together and open up that chest toward the ceiling. Taking a couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, extend the arms, bending back into your warrior one. Breathing there, inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, fall it down halfway in your pyramid, clasping those hands back behind you, stretching the spine long. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, releasing out warrior one. And you're going to step to the top of the mat, balancing on the right foot this time. Lift that left leg, opening the arms. Inhale, hands to the heart center. Exhale, draw that leg back, planting at 45 degrees in warrior one. Bend the front leg. Inhale it up. Exhale, clasping the hands behind. Inhale. Exhale, back down into your pyramid. Now feel free here to release the hands if you like, onto the shin or the mat, whatever feels best for you. Breathing, pushing that right hip back and the left hip forward. Exhaling, let's bend that knee, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhaling forward, step that right foot to the top, planting down the back. Back into your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward, balancing up on that knee. Breathing here. Draw the hands to the heart center. And then we'll just release that hip out open into your tree. Breathing there. Focus on a point that's not moving in front of you. Inhale your branches up. Exhale, stretching long. Inhale. And exhale, open that tree up. Drawing those branches all the way back down. And release the foot. Very nice. Pedaling it out. And we'll inhale, mountain. Stretching long. Inhaling again. And let's exhale down, forward fold. Holding there a moment, let's take a hold of either elbow, coming into your ragdoll. Bend those knees and sway side to side. Releasing the top of the head toward the mat. And inhale, rising it up, bend those knees, coming into your chair pose. Sitting back on those heels. Hips are pulling back behind you. Inhale it open. Exhale, sit back in. Dropping the left forearm above the left knee onto the thighs. Open up to the right. So your knees are staying in line here. Breathing, stacking those shoulders over one another. And exhale, rise it up. Inhale, stretching long. Exhale it, sit it back into chair. Breathing there a moment. Exhaling the right forearm down across the thighs. Inhale, lift the left arm. Making sure those knees are in line with one another. Shoulders are stacking one over the other. Inhale. Exhale, release it out. Pulling up, stretch it long. Exhaling it down. Into your mountain pose. Stay there, grounding through the feet. And just let your breath come and go as you tuck that pelvis under. Strengthen up those legs. Feel all the muscles contract, pulling the spine long, all the way up through the shoulders, pressing down and away from the ears. Inhale. Exhaling, arms high. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhaling, forward fold, halfway, hands onto the calves, spine is long. Inhale. Exhale, release it out, forward fold. Inhaling, roll it all the way up. Exhale it high. So, from here, let's go ahead, bring those feet out wide on the mat. Moving those toes to face forward, just to give some protection on the knees. Inhale it up. We're going to exhale, extend from the hips down toward the mat in your wide-legged forward fold. Dropping the crown of the head to the mat. If you'd like to walk the feet out a little bit wider, feel free. And just breathe and release there. Holding one more breath in and out. And we'll inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhaling, plant those hands onto the mat. And let's turn those toes out toward either corner of the mat. Giving a bend into the knees. Inhale, roll it up. Exhaling, arms high in your goddess. We'll just drop the left elbow right above the knee. And do a little stretch toward the left. Opening that right side. Hold those thighs firm. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, rise it up in your 5-point star. Turning those toes back facing forward. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, reaching down into your wide-legged forward fold. From here, you can walk either hand out toward the feet and try taking a hold of the big toes. Pulling into the feet, pressing that spine long. Reach the crown of the head a little bit further toward the mat. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the feet. Roll your way all the way back up. Give a little bend in those knees. Exhale. exhaling the arms high. And inhale, hands to the heart center. Let's step it into the middle. We'll go ahead and make our way all the way down into a seated position on the mat. Bringing the soles of those feet onto the mat in front of you. Grab a hold right beneath the knees. And inhale, extend that chest up. Pressing the belly forward. Open the throat. And exhaling, we'll bring those hands behind us. Fingertips facing toward the hips like we did in the warm-up. We're going to rise up into our reverse tabletop. So pressing through the hands and the feet, we're going to lift those hips up into the air. Opening up the chest, open those shoulders. Pressing through the thighs. Exhale, release it down. From here, bending into those arms, coming onto the forearms. Opening up this way. Open those shoulders, pressing the shoulder blades together. And we'll exhale nice and slow. Release yourself onto the mat. So shoulder blades are tucked in underneath you. Walk those feet in toward the hips. And we'll come to our bridge pose. Inhaling, press through those feet, press those hips up, tucking the chin into the chest. Don't turn the head here. Hold it here. Squeezing those abs, squeeze the glutes and thighs. Exhale, roll it down, slow and controlled, one vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Go ahead, inhale that left leg high overhead. And we'll exhale, release the right leg long. So I'm going to take a hold of the big toe with my peace fingers and just open it out to the side in a half happy baby here. Inhale. Exhale, release those shoulders. Let the hip release out beside you. Inhale, rise that leg back up. Exhale, lower it down, nice and controlled. All the way down to the mat. Inhaling the opposite leg up. Exhale, take a hold of the big toes, opening that hip out beside you. Pressing the shoulder down into the mat. Pressing that knee open beside you in your half happy baby on the right. Inhale. Exhale, pull a little further if you can. Inhale. And exhale, release that leg out long. And lower it down to the mat, slow and controlled. Beautiful job. Inhaling, let's bring those feet up. Both of them up together, taking a hold behind the thighs. Pressing through the heels of the feet. Soles of the feet up toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release both feet. Taking a hold of either toe. Coming into your full happy baby. Taking a rock side to side here. Your shoulder blades are pressing down into the mat. Knees are pressing out toward either side of the body. Inhale, release both legs up together. Exhale, lowering them together. Nice, slow, and controlled. Engage those abs. Engage the thigh muscles. As you exhale them all the way down, opening up. Release the feet, release the hands, give them a little wiggle. And from here, walk the soles of the feet back up onto the mat. And we're going to windshield wipe them like we did earlier sitting up. Just dropping them off to either side. Nice and slow. Massage that lumbar spine. Inhaling, rise the knees. Exhaling, drop them to the other side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Going for 2 more on each side here. Really moving consciously, feeling those hips roll, feeling the lumbar spine, massaging against the mat. Beautiful job. Coming back up into the middle. Go ahead, cross the right leg over the left. Pulling those calves in together as much as you can. Inhale. And exhale, drop the crossed legs together now. Off to the left. Breathe and release the gaze over toward the right. Inhale, pull it center. Exhale, release the legs. Inhaling, cross to the other side. Pull those calves in close together. And exhale them off to the right. Your gaze is coming over toward the left. Stretching long. Inhale. Exhale, roll it back up. Release the legs. From here, we'll go ahead and release the legs and arms straight, giving a nice long stretch. Inhale. Stretch it long. And exhale, coming over onto your right side. Let's rise up onto that right forearm. Bringing the legs nice and straight. We're going to inhale, open up that left leg up high. And give it a nice slow circle from back to the front. Your circles can be as small or big as you like. Just moving what feels good in the body. Listening to your body, take it at your own speed and level. And reverse the direction, bringing it back the other way. Beautiful job. Feeling the hip and the glute working there, those thighs. Strengthening through the shoulder and the bicep. Last one, inhale it up. Exhale, release the foot. Rolling back onto your back, extend out long, nice long stretch. And let's exhale, roll it over to the left. Coming up onto the left side, make sure that shoulder is directly over your elbow, supporting yourself on the forearm. And let's inhale the right leg up, making our circles. Again, as big or small as you like. Rotate that hip, squeezing those leg muscles. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Moving to the other direction. Just taking a few circles here in the other direction. Really pay attention to how that hip feels as you move. Does it feel tight? Can you feel a stretch? You can feel the strengthening in the lower body muscles here. Inhaling up and exhale, close the leg down. So we'll finish out our practice from here. Just coming down, extend that left arm wide underneath you. And we'll lay the head down on the bicep like a little pillow. Bend those knees in. And you can rest the right arm on top of the hips or down on the mat, whatever feels good to you. Just breathe here. Letting the body relax down. Letting the breath become steady. feeling your weight melting into the mat. Completely supported. And relaxing down those muscles. Notice your breath now. Nice and gentle. Let's go ahead and push ourselves up into a seated position on the mat. However you feel comfortable. Leaving those eyes closed down. Inhaling, roll the shoulders up toward the ears. Exhale, push them away. And draw the hands into prayer over your heart. Just let your body and mind be in this moment. Try not to let any other thoughts take your focus. When they enter, just let them pass. And focus back onto your breath. And back onto your body here on the mat. Yoga is not just a workout for the body. It's actually designed to help you focus inward on yourself and outward on the world around you in a new way. To help you grow and gain perspective on yourself and how you interact with the world around you and how you connect to the world around you. Thank yourself for allowing this time to look in, to focus here, and to dedicate this time to your practice. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.